So today I wanted to share with you guys how I decorated my tree. We picked up this tree last year for 50% off after Christmas. We picked it up at Walmart, and normally it's $40 and we paid $20 for it. The tree isn't the greatest quality, but for $40 normally it's not bad. For $20 it's even better. So I'm going to show you how we decorated our tree. So the tree obviously is not the best quality, so some of the branches fell out, as you can see here, but no big deal. So here's the tree now that we built it, my husband and I, and it doesn't look so bad. It actually looks pretty good. I'm sure once I add the lights to it and everything else, it's gonna look great. So again, for normally $40 or 50% off for $20, it's not a bad looking tree. I think we scored. As you can see, all the needles that fell off of the tree, but that's okay. It happens with every tree. So, all right, I'm going to show you the lights that I put on my tree. Okay, so here are the lights that I picked up. I picked up a 300 clear mini light set in white, and as you can see, I already put it in my tree. You can't tell because it blends in well with my tree, and 400 lights fit on this tree, so that's why I picked up the 300 lights and the extra 100, so because they didn't sell the 400 together. But these are what you would need for this size tree. So you're going to need some deco mesh, whatever color you like. I picked up pink, and you're also going to use pipe cleaner, and you're also going to use some scissors. So now you're going to grab your mesh and you're going to gather it at the end, just like I'm doing here. And once you gather it, at the end you're going to leave like a little tail. So you're going to you're going to pinch it together, and then you're going to grab your pipe cleaner. And I bend my pipe cleaner in half, and then I'm going to cut it. I should have cut it beforehand, but I didn't prep for it. But you're going to go ahead and bend it, cut it in the middle, and then you're going to use one of those pipe cleaners. You're going to tie it around where you pinched your mesh together, and you're just going to secure it. So it should look just like this, and then I'm just going to go ahead and take this to my tree, and now I'm going to secure it in my tree. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a branch, and I'm just going to use that branch, and I'm going to secure my mesh with the pipe cleaner. And you can eyeball it wherever you would like to put it. And I'm just tying it to the branch. Now I'm fluffing it out, and I'm going to make a loop. And now I'm going to get another piece of pipe cleaner, and I'm going to go ahead and fluff up my poof again. And then I'm going to secure it with the pipe cleaner. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the pipe cleaner to tie it onto a branch on my tree. See, there is a pipe cleaner. I already secured it, and now I'm going to go ahead and secure it onto the tree. Okay, so now we're going to do it one more time. We're going to do 2 loops, and you're just going to fluff it out like you normally do. And again, we're going to go ahead and secure it and tie it, and then put it on a branch. Now you can do it however you want. You can do 1, 2, 3 loops, however you want to do it. But as you can see, I'm just going to do 2 loops, and I'm kind of playing with it to see where exactly I want my loop to go. So now I'm going to use my scissors, and now I'm going to go ahead and cut my mesh. Okay, so the next step is you're going to fluff out your loops, and then that's it. So here's a close-up. I just went ahead and I tied it with my pipe cleaner. As you can see right here, you can see the pipe cleaner. It's attached to the branch. There's my loop, and here's the other one. And then you can tell where I cut it. You leave that little tail for that reason, so you want it to look just like this. I forgot to mention that the pipe cleaner, you should use the same color as your tree. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut some more pieces and put them on my tree, however you would like to do it. So that's it. So here it is. As you can tell, I put some to one side and then to the other side, and I'm just like zigzagging here and there, and I'm not completely done yet. But since you're not going to be able to see the tree in the back, I'm just going to put it in the front and on the sides. Now if you don't have any pipe cleaner, you can also use the branches from your tree to secure your mesh. That's what I did there to show you how it looks with the branches from the tree. Okay, next step. So here it is. I added some ribbon as well to it, as you can see, and then I made a bow, just a bunch of loops together, and I tied them together, and then that's my bow at the top. And I did the same thing with my ribbon. The way I did my mesh, I did the ribbon right here. I used 2 different ribbons, and I just secured them exactly how I did the deco mesh. So there you have it. I will show you how I make those little bows that I put on my tree. And look at all my ornaments that I have, and I'm still missing some. Okay, so here's how you do that little bow. As you can see, it's basically just 2 bows that I connected together. I'm going to show you with this ribbon here how I did that. So all I did was I left a tail and I pinched a loop however size you want. You can see the tail there. And then I go ahead and I make another loop just like a bow. And you're going to go ahead and make 2 of these. And just like that, simple. You cut it right there. So you have 2 tails. And then you're going to do one more to attach it to that one. So I'm going to show you here. Here is, this pretend this is another bow. You're just going to go ahead and put them together like that, and then you're going to get your pipe cleaner, whatever color you want, and you're just going to secure them together. Okay, so this is how it looks after. So then what I do with the tails, I go ahead and I roll them up at the ends all the way in, just like I'm doing here. And then once it's rolled up, I just kind of pull it out a little, and it looks like a little swirly thing. And that's it. Very simple. Okay, so here's my tree. It is complete. And I also forgot to tell you that you could, to cover where you have the pipe cleaner or the branches that you use to secure your mesh, you can go ahead and add ornaments to cover that part. I just added a cluster of 3 little balls everywhere that it connected to the tree, and some of them I also added the ornaments in front so you can't tell. But this is what the tree looks like during the day, and then this is what it looks like at night. And that tree skirt that's on the tree with the Minnie Mouse, that's just there temporary until I get a new one for this tree. But I like the way my tree came out. It's pretty simple, nothing big and fancy. It's just my way of doing my tree. I'm sure there's other ways out there and much prettier trees, but for me, I like this tree. see a tutorial on how I did this ice cream cone, then just go ahead and leave me a comment below, and then I will go ahead and make a tutorial on it. And it's very simple. I also made this double scoop one. So that's my tree, guys. I hope you like it.